Hi, friends. Welcome. I'm Janet, and today we're going to talk about the power of belief to heal. So, I am live today, and yes, I'm excited to be here. I wanted to get this week going, ending with a live here, and I wanted to upload a YouTube video. It's been a little bit, so I said, I'm just going to go live. It's always easier. I don't have to edit it. We're just going to do it. And I can check this video off the list. So, hi, all. Hope all is well. Happy Friday. It's Friday, right? Yep, it's Friday. And this is a good one here. This is going to be all about the power of belief to heal. And I know this subject very, very well. I have the honor of getting to work with people, coach people on this journey of healing because you heal yourself, right? The goal is to heal, allow the body to heal itself naturally. And I help guide people through juice fasting and raw foods, really a lifestyle transformation because I was able to heal myself naturally. And because of my experience and knowledge, it's my duty to share this. If you want to go raw, before we get started, if you want to go raw, or you're curious, you want more raw foods, maybe you're lacking energy, someone in your family could use some help, and maybe just for yourself, you want to change and you don't know where to start. Well, something tangible is on your plate. Start with the food that's on our plate. That's huge. So I created a video course on how to go raw, easy ways to go raw. So it's a 6-video course. It's totally free. It's my gift for all of you. It's a gift. So right down below, go ahead and sign up for that. How to go raw vegan, make this as simple as possible, easy to understand, to comprehend. And not only that, how to put it into action and how to start today. So it's 6 videos on how to go raw. You'll learn more about the lifestyle and why it's so important to eat raw living foods for living our best life, to heal ourselves naturally. Let food be thy medicine. So you can start below with the video. Just put in your email and you'll get the first video to your inbox. And then the following day, you'll get another video as well. There's 6 videos. Great, right? Super easy. So let's talk about it. I want to just make sure here that my sound is good to go and we are good. How is my sound? Whoever's on, can you hear me? Just want to make sure that my audio is good and clear. Otherwise, I will just get started here. Let's see. I think it's good, but I just want to.
I think it's good.
Oh, we're good. Woohoo! All right, ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. So I want to talk about the power of belief. And I just had a workshop. It was a 5-day challenge on the topic of the power of belief to heal. It's all going to take us believing and trusting in ourselves. And I really want to hone in on this today. I think it's from my experience and helping so many people with my YouTube, in Facebook, with my coaching that I do. It comes up a lot, and it's the doubt, the fear, the just not trusting the body to heal itself. When we get out of the way, miracles happen. I mean, I should have named this video The Miracles of Believing in Yourself, because it's incredible what the body can do when we allow it to. So right now I'm on a juice cleanse, a juice fast. This is day 26. I do a long fast every year. And then throughout the year, every 3 months, every 2 months, maybe in 3 weeks, I like to always give my gut a break. So I'll go on a mini cleanse. But I start the year off with a long extended cleanse. So this one is 40 days. I've done 60 days on juicing and cleansing and nourishing my body. And then I've done 60 days, 130 days I've done. And then after that, I did a 24-day. And now I'm having this juice on my 26th day, 6 juices a day. I have chills. I have detox symptoms. You're going to have detox symptoms when you're juicing. For me, because I took medication all my life, I'm detoxing the meds the drugs, it's kind of like a drug addict getting off of drugs, right? We're detoxing chemicals. Cooked foods, when you cook your food in oil, that becomes a toxic chemical. It becomes rancid, and we're not supposed to have rancid oil in our bloodstream. So when we juice cleanse, we juice feast, not only are we nourishing the body with so much minerals and electrolytes and nutrition and love and life, right? We're giving the body what it really needs and hydration, but we're also going to detox. So for me, one of my biggest detox symptoms that I always experience, I'll have like, well, I haven't had a fever this time around, but I have drug addict symptoms because I was on meds all my life, from Claritin and Flonase, injections. Well, now I know better, so that's never happening again. But when I was a kid, growing up as a teenager, I was lost. I was asleep to the realities of the world that we live in and how we are bombarded by these medicines and drugs and chemicals, and really deathly poison, because medication, this is poison to the organs. Now, I have to be careful with what I say here. So I'm not going to go too deep into things that will shut my channel off, because they do mess with the algorithm, if you speak against the medical system and all that. And so I'm not going to go too deep into that. But I will say that my detox symptoms, and if I coach someone and they're going through a detox symptom, it depends, it varies. People can have rashes, headaches for the moment while their body balances itself out. And headaches obviously is something that juice fasting heals, but we're going to have symptoms in the beginning, right? And so for me, it's I get chills and I get like flu-like symptoms. I haven't had flu-like symptoms this time around. You get used to these cleanses when you do them so much. And so my body, I feel like I've done a lot of heavy work and cleansing and detoxing, but I always get these chill symptoms because it's like I'm a drug addict. I'm getting off the drugs. My blood is purifying from the drugs that I used to take, medications, flu shots, Flonase, Claritin, these kind of things, right? So anyway, I digress. But yes, if you're on a juice fast, you may have a smooth juice fast, no symptoms, where you just do a juice fast and it's easy, simple, easy peasy. Some of us, because we were so toxic, right? It's going to happen. But number one, let's talk about the power of belief. So what's one of the biggest topics that comes up is, I hear this a lot, is fear of a change. So what will prevent someone from making the next step forward for their life? What is stopping you from going on that juice cleanse? What is stopping you from making one simple choice that will change your life? Because when we juice and we cleanse our colon, we regenerate, rejuvenate, reignite our life. It's a transformation, guaranteed. So I would like to know, what is stopping you from doing that? Because you can get to the other side. If I'm speaking to someone here who is ready to make a change in your life, right? You're ready and you're sick and tired of the same old shit in your life. You're just done with it and you want to change, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual. Something bigger is calling you, that's going to start with transforming your physiology, your body, right? Because with that comes a mental change, a spiritual change. Everything happens when we cleanse and we purify the body. We're also giving it so much life, right? So what's stopping you? I'll tell you what I hear. I hear this a lot. Fear, not trusting. Well, let's talk about the number one thing is we're not trusting our body. I could say fear. What is going on? I just saw something. I think someone's cutting a tree or something up there. Sorry. I would say the number one thing would be, let's start with fear. Yeah. I think the power of fear. I'm going to start there. What are we fearful of? Are we fearful of, could it be a change? You're going to go through a change that you're scared of the unknown, because I hear this. I'm on the phone and we're about to do something, we're working together, or maybe it's a deep dive call. I have deep dive calls, my sessions, and I hear this a lot. So I'm sure this can be triggering for some, right? Um, I hear anxiety, fear. So fear is not of God. Fear is false. What is it? What is fear? False evidence appearing real. It's false. It's an illusion. Fear isn't of God. Fear is of the dark side. It's going to hold us back, right? There's as above, as below, right? So fear is not of God. So when I hear that, I'm like, okay, well, there's anxiety here. And the first thing I say is, it's okay. Like, I hear that there is, I hear that you're anxious. I always say it. They always say, yep, that's right. Well, that anxiety is fearful. Something deeper is going on. We can get into the spiritual aspect. I guess I can't help myself. I will get into that. But fear is also that anxiety is the unknown. You're so used to a life that's all you've known, whether it's the discomfort, you haven't made a change, you're you haven't gone further in your transformation and evolving to what you're meant for because something is holding you. To get spiritual deep about this on an energetic level, right? I believe that there is something dark within. It's all good. There are entities or dark forces sometimes that when there's a weak body, when there's weakness, they like to inhabit a vessel, right? So I hear that there's something within you that's not you. And we need to get this transmuted out. We need to let this flow out of you. That's what my goal is to help people do, to get really down to it. Is it parasitic? Sure, it can be parasitic. What are parasites? That's darkness too. That's not of God. There are healthy bacteria and pathogens that we all need a balance of. But when the dark bacteria and the bacteria that are sucking our life force, that cause cancer, that cause death, are overtaking the body, we have a problem here. Because if this can cause death, we don't want this. So something is inside that's not allowing you to make that change. It's an entity, it's darkness, it's anxiousness, it's anxiety, it's fear. Well, where do we start? Well, let's figure out that is happening. Let's cleanse the body. Let's go on a cleanse. Let's start with giving your body so much love, life force, God's medicine, right? Let's start there. And by cleansing poor choices that we've made. Because when we purify the body physically, we awaken the body for light energy source. So this darkness matter, this matter cannot live here. It is not welcome. So I always say, let's start with purifying the body and giving it so much love. You're safe. And then I still hear fear, but there's fear there. That's normal. I expect that. And so all I can do is say, this is what needs to be done. It's something tangible. This is tangible to do. It's not hokey pokey. It's nothing that I can say is just going to go away if you just have one happy thought. No, it takes belief that you can heal. It's overcoming that fear, transmuting through that fear into the light. Yes, of course, but we need to bring something that's tangible to the body. So we start with, let's start giving the body life. Let's start cleansing the body. That's where we can start. Okay, so this is where I'm going with this. So number two, trust. We've gone our lifetime not trusting our body. What happens when we lose connection, that love, the connection to our body? When there's no trust, we have doubt, and then there's fear as well. We're confused. We're always confused. It's time to trust your body. When we trust our body, your body knows this because, as you know, we're all the same here. Your body feels your pain and your anger and your stress. I mean, wouldn't you say, if I know that stress is cancer causing? And I'm sure many of you awakened souls here on my channel know that. Stress is cancer causing. This is why beware of that fear, because that is not of God. And that is going to, if that's going to lead to stress, I mean, this is deadly. So when we're not trusting our body, there's a disconnection. So how can your body heal? We want to heal. What's going on? What's going on? Is it a weight issue? Is it an infection? Is it anxiety? Is it something mental going on? Are you feeling weak? Is your hair falling out? What's going on? Whatever symptom is going on in the body, it's just speaking to you. Without that symptom, without the signals, how would you know? We must have these symptoms and signals so that we are aware, so that we can make a change rather than suppressing the symptoms with some westernized medicine that's going to numb the pain, but the pain is there. And it's not going to heal it. And it's going to cause more damage to the organs, these medicines. It's going to cause more damage. Okay? Out of fear, we're taking these meds out of fear. Because we're not trusting that the body can heal itself naturally. But it starts with understanding that, yeah, there's something in here stopping me. I could see that I'm fearful of change. And sometimes we're fearful of changing the life that we've had because we're so used to being taken care of. We're so used to being in victim mode. We're always the sick one. I would like to be taken care of. I'm safe in my room, cuddled up, taken care of. Because I'm the victim and I'm okay to live like that. That's another one. That may trigger some. I'm not saying you're that, but if I'm speaking to you, you know who you are. Right? Hi, Spiritual Myra. Hello. So true. I've done fasting, dry fasting. I love dry fasting too. So good for, isn't it great, Maya? I think dry fasting is like, oh man, that's like my, as you know, I would say that's my favorite type of fasting. And I'm excited because after this juice fast, I always do a dry fast after a juice fast, which I recommend, but do it safely. Don't do it alone. If you don't know what you're doing, don't hurt yourself. I don't advise that. I'm happy to speak to you on the phone. If you want to book a call with me anytime to talk about, so you do it safe. You want to do it safe. Because there's a right way and there's a wrong way. Don't do it wrong. If you don't know what dry fast, don't hurt yourself. Please don't advise that. But dry fast is the best because, oh, I love that for you. That's so cool. Yep, you get it. It's the closest I've ever felt to just God. Like, wouldn't you say dry fasting? I mean, I did dry fast for 3 days. I did a 3-day dry fast. 48 hours, awesome. And it's the closest I've ever felt to like godly, like, I don't even know how to describe it because we are gods within, right? We have God within. God is part of us. We are as one, right? But when you dry fast, there is something unexplainable that happens to the connection with the soulful purpose that you have, the love that you feel that God has for you. I would say I really felt God's touch. Like, I feel it every day. Don't get me wrong. But I really was immersed in just blissfulness in God's divine, like, holiness. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where that came from, but that was through a dry fast. So, I mean, I love juice fasting because that gets me there in a different way. But the dry fast I love juicing. I'm obsessed with juicing because I feel the safest. I feel the most clearest. I mean, think about it. I'm getting digestion. I'm letting my digestion rest. We let our digestion rest, y'all. We're letting it rest. We're giving it so much love. And you're not consumed with just food. That's like calcifying our third eye. You know what I mean? Like, it's just cutting off our connection to source. Ramadan is coming soon, so I'll be dry fasting every day. Hello. Oh, I love everyone here. Ramadan is coming soon, so I'll be dry fasting every day for what? Oh, awesome. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, so from 4 a.m. Wow, that's intense. How is that for you? How is that experience for you? Do you enjoy the fasting? How is that? Is that intense for you? Is that kind of challenging? Is that difficult to fast that long? Let's see, 7 weeks on fruit and fall, then I'd start again, but water fasting is the ultimate. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great. You think water, okay, I love that. I love that. I think dry fasting is the ultimate in my opinion. But I love that for you it's water fasting. Fasting in general, when we give the body a break, we're meant to be in this state of we're not cluttered up, we're not distracted by anything else. We don't have distractions. We're not going to eat food, so we're not distracted by that stuff, right? We don't feel bloated. We don't feel like bored eating. A lot of us, I mean, I'm guilty. I've done it where I'm like, I'm not really hungry, but I'm going to go have a meal, even though it's like I'm going to have a nice raw salad with veggies, whatever, raw, great salad. I'm like, was that even? It's just easy. I can juice. Like, I love it, but I love food. Don't get me wrong. I love food. But I love that this is my lifestyle now. I love juicing for long periods. When we juice, here's what happens when we fast. When we fast and we get in a habit, lifestyle fasting, you're going to fast for life fasting. It's a lifestyle. When you make this a lifestyle and you have moments where you're fasting, it changes you as a person. You are not so attached to like humanity is to food. There's an attachment, there's an addiction to food. Let's talk about that. There is an addiction to food. Humanity is addicted to food because when we're stressed, when we're sad, when we're anxious, when we're bored, we go eat. And this is why so many are deathly ill and they're not well. People have eaten themselves to death, right? And so what happens is you stop respecting your body, you abuse your body because there's no control. And now people have illness. There is illness and diabetes and all these cancers and cholesterol because of food addiction. But if we didn't have a food addiction, we wouldn't be sick. But there's a food addiction, so there is disease. Yeah. In the Bible, it says, and I have this on my Instagram. I have Instagram, Raw Living Way. I have a post that says, gluttony is a sin. Gluttony is a sin. Okay. This is very real. So I love if we can all integrate fasting, however that means to you, whether it's your juice fasting, 26 days today, right? Lifestyle, forever for the rest of my life. I will take moments of this. This is normal. This is not crazy. People out there think it's crazy. No, it's not crazy. You know what's crazy? To eat every day with no break. No break. You're always eating because your digestive system is work, 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 work. There's no break. That is gluttony. And that is self-abuse. And that is a slow suicide. And in the Bible, it's specific. Gluttony is a sin because this is suicide. So we need to normalize no food for a while. We take breaks. We take breaks. It's the only way we can live to our capability as humans. This is the only way we can reach the highest level of our awakening. And that's what's happening. I'm going to finish up here, but this is a good conversation, great conversation. So for all of you, if we can integrate fasting, normalize it, this is a lifestyle. We take breaks. you start to break your food addiction. The only way I broke my food addiction, and I can see it now if I have like boredom, I know when it's boredom. The only way I was able to recognize my food addiction, fasting saved my life. Because of fasting, I see the food addiction. That was the only way, because I was able to connect back to myself. No food. I was able to say, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, we just have to integrate. I'm hungry though. I just don't get hungry very fast because I also eat until I'm full. So it feels long before. Yeah, that's true. That's good too. Gospel of Peace. That's a great book. Yes, I have that book here somewhere, actually. Funny, I have that book. I have that book by my bed. It's right by my bed. Great book. Everyone here, good recommendation. Um, but I also don't like to eat while I'm too full, because I don't want to. I want to feel satisfied. I'm guilty of it sometimes, but when I eat, I also want to feel like just enough. I think that's the sweet spot when you eat and you enjoy it and it's satiating, right? And it's food that loves you back and it's, good food for us, right? But when we feel full, I don't know if I want too full, right? I just want to be like, oh, I feel good. Yeah. But that's a great book. Gospel of Peace is awesome. Yes, thank you for that recommendation. Everyone get this book, right? Gregan, that's such a good book. I should just like bring that book and like talk about it. I think on my next live, I'm going to go over that book. It's so good. So, thanks for sharing that. Okay. So, number 2 is the power of belief and fear. So, trust your body can heal. If we don't trust our body, your body, I healed myself. You heal yourself. On my first fast, I healed myself from pneumonia all my life, from falling over, from fainting, blacking out. I had cancer symptoms. I didn't go to the doctor for them to tell me. I had the symptoms of a cancer person. I was falling over, was blacking out, my hair was falling out, I had no energy, always sick, always had pneumonia. I diagnosed myself. I said, I am not well. My body was so acidic. 60-day juice fast, I was able to heal myself naturally. I had to trust my body and say, I got this. So we must trust our body. If you don't trust your body, well, how can your body heal? Your body feels your pain. Your body feels your distrust. Your body feels everything. We must trust our body. I don't want to say you have to. We must trust our body. I don't like saying you. I'm trying to fix that, but we must trust our body. Otherwise, how can it heal? We're complaining about our body. Your body hears you. Let it heal. When you give it a break and you cleanse, it's going to heal. It's going to move mountains. Trust it. Trust me on this. I can tell you. I healed myself, and people that I help, people here will tell you we heal ourselves naturally. Okay, so surrender. What is God speaking to you? What is God saying to you? What is your faith? If you don't believe in God, I don't know what to tell you. It's okay. You don't have to. But what do you believe in? Faith. You want to heal? You're sick and tired? Well, if you believe you can heal, that's what it is. It's your mind. And listen to the whispers. Many years, God was saying to me, Janet, I heard him. You need a cleanse. You need a detox. You're sick. You got a lot of toxins in your body. You got to detox. You have a lot of congestion in your colon. Detox. I had to literally detox all this shit, literally and figuratively. Pounds and pounds and pounds. So God was right. So surrender, I said to him finally, well, I was sick to my knees. And I said, okay, what do I need to do? I got a juicer. I was going to go to the hospital because they said, we need to keep you here at the hospital. I went to the doctor. He sent me to the hospital for pneumonia. I went home. I ordered my juicer. I did it. I listened. So surrender. What's been keeping you awake? It's time to listen. Make a change. This is why we're stuck. This is why we're stuck. Here's why. We have no trust in our body. We don't have faith that we can change. We don't believe in our healing. There's no trust. You're questioning your body. You're questioning your body. Well, how can your body heal? You're confused. Your body can heal naturally. The doctor tells you one thing, more medicine, more medication, so you don't know what to do. You need to take another iron supplement. You know what? I had 2 clients that told me, my doctor said, if I go on a juice fast, what about my iron? This is the most minerals you'll up. Do you think a supplement, a pill will give you the minerals that this will? Get out of here. No way. So you're confused. It's okay. I have compassion for you because we've been indoctrinated. So I'm not judging you. I have compassion. It's confusing. We're supposed to trust the medical system, right? But they're not giving you a meal plan. They're not giving you any suggestions to heal yourself. They just want to give you medicine, right? So I have compassion for you. It's okay. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm being hard on, if it feels like I'm being hard on you. I'm just saying it's confusing. But it's time for you to go within. If that's not working, we got to try something else. Shut down the noise of the doctor's office, go within, pray on it and meditate, go on a walk. What does your body need? What is your body asking for? What's going on inside? Surrender to your body. Give it a shot. Go on a juice cleanse for just 7 days. Just try 7 days. And your body will feel better. You're going to feel better. Every day, every juice, every day, you feel better. Every day, you'll feel better. And then you can trust your body. I trusted my body 110% when I saw this come out. When this came out, I said, okay. Oh my God. I said, I trust 100%. I trust you. My body healed itself. That's it. Your body will heal itself. We got to get out of the way. It's time to let your body heal. We're going to put the fork down. No food. We're going to juice. Let's go. That's what we're going to do. That's it. And you're going to see every day more energy. You sleep better. And whatever illness is going on, whatever symptom your body is showing you, there will be a shift. Something will happen, okay? So support. So that was surrendering to God's message for you. And how about number 5 and number 6? Support and plan. Okay, you don't know where to start. You want more support. You need a plan of action. You need something that works. That's what helps too. So this is called the power of belief. Everything here is about the power of belief, right? So what's been stopping you is not having that belief system, not trusting yourself, not staying in tune. Oh, I love all these comments. Okay, let me get to this. Like, I want to get to all this. Okay, let me get to this. Okay, let me get to this. Okay, I'll get to this. Okay, are you vegan? I am vegan. I eat honey. I love honey. So I do have wild honey. Wild honey, I get it at the farmer's market. Are you all vegan? Everyone's welcome here. Listen, you don't have to be vegan. Everybody, this channel is just for, I love juicing, and juicing saved my life. I coach people with juicing. This is what it is. I love it. I'm obsessed, literally obsessed. 27 days today, 26. I love this. So everyone's welcome here. I am vegan. I would say more of like a more raw vegan, right? But I do consume honey. Or do you do raw? I do raw. Your share videos, fasting group. I share. Oh, awesome. Oh, that's cool. I love that you share my videos in your fasting group. What kind of fasting group? Is it just do you do just dry fasting? What kind of fasting? Holistic approach can heal anything. We don't You're right, Maya. Thank you for saying that. I have to be careful with what I say cuz I've been flagged. I have had one warning so far on my channel, but if my ever listen, I hope it won't happen, knock on wood. But if something ever happens to my channel, I'm gonna just come back with my name. If this leaves, I'll come back with Janet Flores as my new YouTube. But I have had one warning for my channel, so I have to be careful. But I just preach on this because I saved my life. No doctor was going to tell me that, right? This man that I mean, the people that I've worked with, they've moved mountains. So there's a gentleman who got off of all his medication in his 80s. He's in his 80s. He's a doctor, and I was helping him through his journey, and we got him off the meds just by juicing. He's off the medications at 80. I mean, it doesn't matter what age. My point is your body will heal itself. And then I worked with this woman in the hospital. She was in her 70s. Listen to this. People think, oh, I'm getting older. It doesn't matter. In her 70s, she's been in the hospital for constipation, hospitalized because she hadn't gone to the bathroom in almost a month. Do you know this is deadly? Do you know not having a bowel movement, constipation is deadly? Did you know that? Well, did you know that in 2 weeks, drinking her juices, she healed herself? No more hospital. Why didn't the doctor tell her that? Why didn't the doctor tell her this shit? Isn't that crazy? Yeah. She was like literally it was really bad. And juicing she saved her life. We save our lives, but this is the vehicle. We have a vehicle, whether it's water fasting, dry fasting, juicing. There's vehicle. I love juicing because you get the nutrition, you get the minerals, the electrolytes, the enzymes. So I'm all about juicing. After I juice, I dry fast. So after my juice fast, I go into a dry fast for 3 days. We're going to hit it hard. So if you're juicing, you already have so much minerals in your body, get into that dry fast. I don't recommend a dry fast for any of you watching this who's never done it. I'm not recommending that. Don't hurt yourself. I would love to talk to you about it. You can always message me and I'm happy to discuss it with you. Don't do it on your own if you're not sure and if you have fear, because if you have fear, that's not a good way to go in to anything. And as you know, if you dry fast, if you water fast, you don't go into it with fear. You do not do a fast that you're scared when you're scared, because that is going to transfer. Don't do it. So if you want more support, I have an incredible membership. This will give you benefits. If you're starting a juice fast, you don't know where to start. You want to go raw. You want to learn raw food culinary. You're not quite ready to go into the juicing, but you want to learn culinary, like you want a meal plan for yourself. I have raw living, self-mastery. We heal ourselves. So this is great guidance. I have a juice fast protocol PDF that you get as soon as you join the membership. Do I have that here? I think I have that. I just had a workshop, but I was announcing this today. And in the membership, you get a juice fast PDF, 40-day. I created this. It's my juice fast that I created. So it's the safest. You get the most detox, because there are protocols out there that are crazy. And be careful out there. This one, you're drinking enough juice. You're getting enough calories. You're drinking the right juice. And there's recipes, there's a shopping guide. I'm live every week in the community. So it's a safe space. We're all, living our best lives. We're juicing. You'll have support. We're eating raw. I have a meal plan program. I have a culinary education program in the membership as well. So I've been a chef for 10 years, now all raw food. So in the community, you will have access to these workshops. So it's abundance of resources. If you're going raw, if you're ready to live your best life, you want to heal, you don't know where to start, well, here you go. There's no excuses. There is a plan of action. I can help you with that. I can support you in that. And we're all living self-mastery. So there's a link down below. It's 75% off. It's for a full year. It's a great price. It's very reasonable. All can afford this. For a year, you'll have support and accountability. So you can stick to something, believe in yourself. When you have structure, I'm giving you the structure. I have protocols. I have the blueprint. As soon as you come in, it's laid out for you on where to start. So if you just want to check it out and you want more support, join the community today. Right down below, there's a link. All right. And so at the end, this is number 6. This is the ultimate. And I will get to these questions. These are great. So discipline. What does it take for your belief to manifest? If you're stuck, if you're in a cycle, you can't make a change, you can't finish a juice fast, you can't stick to anything for too long because either you give up, you can't do it, you throw in the towel. You just throw in the towel. You're sick, you're done. You give up. And it's a cycle and nothing works because this person's selling supplements and then there's an herb. And then if I take this tea, which I'm sure you all heard, the quick tea fix. You're going to take this herbal tea and it's going to clear your mucoid plaque. Who's heard of that one? Or go on this mucoid plaque cleanse for 7 days. You think you're going to get mucoid plaque out in 7 days? They're insane. And you know what sucks? That people who just, put their faith on people that talk about this stuff, they get their hopes up thinking that that's possible. I'll tell you, there's not one herb, there's not a 7-day cleanse that's going to heal 30 years, decades, and decades of destruction that we've done. We've eaten foods that have been unkind. So now we have this, right? It's not going to happen in 3 days, 2 days, 3 days. It's not going to happen in 7 days. Is there a supplement that's going to heal? We have to cleanse. That's what we have to do. Sorry for yelling. But there's no quick fix for healing. And anyone who tells you it's a quick fix and just join this because we're going to turn you inside out. Or how about this? Go raw. You're going to heal if you go raw. Well, we need a fast at some point. Raw is fantastic, but it's where it's fasting that the body can heal and regenerate. Yes, water fasting and dry fasting are the most intensive for cellular healing, deep, deep healing. But don't underestimate a juice fast because this is cleansing the fecal matter, the mucus, and the plaque in the colon. Our digestive system has pounds and pounds of waste, poop, fecal matter, plaque. And these enzymes, see, people say there's no fiber. There's the fiber. There's soluble fiber. And these enzymes are going to flush out that colon. So you better believe that this juice is powerful. Plus you're getting minerals. Plus you're getting electrolytes. This is the superior colon cleanse, is a juice fast. I don't compare it to a water fast or a dry fast. Each is its category. A juice fast is its own category. Is it better or worse? It's different, but it's better at colon cleansing. That's why when you go on a water fast, you go on a dry fast, they're going to tell you, any practitioner will say, clean out your colon before the dry fast. Clean out your colon before the water fast. They're going to get you on juice. They know This is the superior colon cleanse. So for colon cleansing, which is what I'm preaching about, the foundation of disease is in the gut if it's going to happen. Hippocrates says this. Disease starts in the gut. We need to cleanse the gut. You don't give a sick man food. So why are people thinking I'm going to go raw and it's going to heal everything? We need to fast or cleanse, fast. That's where the healing happens, the cleansing of the colon. Raw foods are awesome. Raw foods are fantastic. Raw foods all the way. We're going to get into the raw foods. Yes. But before we do that, let's get cleansing first so that the raw foods are more impactful. But raw foods are great. You're going to upgrade. If you've been eating cooked foods and you're going to eat raw, I mean, your health is going to level up. Sure. But we have to first get to the source, the root cause of all this. And that's a colon that is severely congested with plaque, right? This colon, this will get this out. You got to flush it out. Flush. See? Simple. Okay, so that was that. So you want to heal yourself, but what's stopping you? Your belief in yourself. It's time to trust your body. It's time to love your body and know that it's here for you. Treat it right. It's the only body we have. We don't want to be in a hospital bed at 90. Love yourself so much. It's time to trust your body. Go all in. Trust it. Get on those juices. Get cleansing. You'll see. You'll feel better. And that's the sign. Your body said, thank you. Every time I released this, I was dancing because my body was like, yeah. I was so happy. So every time I had a bowel movement, I was dancing like a crazy person because I was like, hallelujah. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. I said, that's wild. They said, thank you. And I would pray. And I still do with my juicing right now. I'm in gratitude. I go, thank you, God, for showing me the way of my juicing. It saved my life. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I feel so good. I love the life I live. I'm glad I saw that I can heal myself. I love my juices. Thank you for my discipline. That's what I'm so grateful, right? Are you not grateful for fasting? Isn't it the best? We should be grateful. And discipline. I wanted to say discipline. Discipline is self-love. It takes discipline to do this. It takes discipline to not eat like these people here on the live. They all have discipline. Discipline is self-care. Discipline is self-love. Discipline is happiness. Discipline is necessary for our evolution. If we are irresponsible and lazy humans, that is an injustice, a disservice to God, to our life. This is a disservice to your life. But when we have discipline, you honor your body, you honor your life, you live abundantly, you have structure in your life, you know where to go, you have a plan. Discipline is going to give you power. It's going to empower you. It's going to make you confident, a badass. You're going to be a motherfucking badass when you have discipline because you can handle your own life. You are in control of your life. Food doesn't control you. Nothing else, no doctor, nothing else controls you. We need discipline to have structure. When you have discipline and you go to that workout and you go walking and you follow the plans that you want for yourself, you feel better, you're empowered, you walk straight up. When you walk into the grocery store, people look at you because you walk with confidence because you have discipline. And a person with no discipline lacks confidence and lacks that zest for life, right? So discipline isn't bad. When you have discipline, you honor your body, you honor your life. Now, I'm not saying it's about being perfect. we're flexible, but what I'm saying here is we shouldn't look at discipline as hard. We shouldn't look at discipline as like this um, really difficult thing to attain and something to be scared about. We should walk into it, because when you walk into having discipline and structure, you're going to live your best life. You're going to up-level your life, and you're going to finish a 40-day juice fast, and you're going to finish a 21-day fast, and you're going to do a dry fast, and you're going to do a water fast because you have discipline. And that makes you a confident person. There's an awakening that happens. So we need to look at discipline as empowerment, self-honor, and self-care. That is discipline. And if you want to believe in yourself and you want to have structure, it starts with discipline. Belief and discipline, it's like all one. All of this, everything I said today was to empower you, because you have everything divinely perfect within you. You are not lacking anything. Your answer and your truth is within you. You know, when I was in my 20s, I went to Peru to do ayahuasca for 10 days. I did like 7 nights of ayahuasca. I was in Peru in the Amazon, maybe 12 days, but I did ayahuasca for 7 days. I went all the way to the Amazon. Well, I had a near life death experience there. I personally do regret that. People say you shouldn't have regrets. I regret that. That was very scary, traumatizing, something that happened to me out there. And it was awful what happened to me out there. What I want to say is I was searching in the Amazon of Peru when everything I needed was within me. My search to go to the Amazon almost lost my life. So stupid of me what I did. What I was searching for was within me, right here. And actually, my juicer had it too. Now I went all the way to the, well, really, we have it all in within. We can transmute that, but we need a detox to really hone in. I had to cleanse my body to realize that I had within me what I was searching in the Amazon. We have everything here. We want to go outside to find the answers for the doctor and the pills and the fucking herbs and this bullshit and that. You stop eating for 3 days. Go on a dry fast. There's your proof. You have everything right here. You want to get enlightened? Put the fork down. Literally, this is it. You have everything to heal right here. It's not in that doctor's office. It's right here. It's not with me. You have it. You have it. That's what I want to say. While I sip on my juice, 25 days on my juice fast, love and life. I'm so grateful that I'm not addicted to food that kills me, that I can do this for 25 days. That is cool. And it gets better. The more fasting you do, the more you heal your food addiction. Because whatever food addiction I have, am I perfect? I think there's a little something in there, mischievous, but it's not taking over my life like it was. But there's something in there. But the more I do it, the more I'm aware and I'm in control. And I know, and you get better at fasting. You fast and fast. The more you fast, the more you juice, whatever fat, the more you fast and fast, whether it's water fasting of your choice, whatever fasting you do, you cut that food addiction. The more you do it. Isn't it great? All right. I'm going to end it here. I'm going to see what we got here. Yeah. This has been great. Thanks to all for sticking around. Nice to see and meet you all here. Gospel of Peace. I share your videos, fasting group, and I don't just fast because I don't eat plant foods. I don't do juice fast. Oh, okay. Are you just fruitarian? Why is that? Hi, Simone. Oh, hey. Nice to see you here. I have done juicing in the past, though, 2 years before going fully. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So you're fully animal-based. That's cool. Everyone, I love everyone here. Great. Thank you for being here. Sometimes people, like I don't know. People have this war against everyone nowadays. Like, oh, you're raw, you're vegan. It's like, who cares? We're fasting, giving the body a break. Everyone's welcome here. So I'm glad you're here. I love that. Do you know about Arnold Eric Mucus Free Heal? Yes. Great. He's wonderful. All of his books I recommend. The Mucus Free Healing System. What's in your green juice? I used to do, oh, a celery carrot is great. This is cucumber. This is my Glow green juice. This is the best Glow green juice. This is in my protocol. I have a blueprint protocol for my juice fast clients. And in the membership, you get this. So this is the Glow green juice. It has one whole lemon, the whole thing. I make about 3 of those when I'm juicing of those that size. I have 6 juices a day, but 3 green. And I have 1 whole lemon. There's cucumber, celery, habanero chili, dandelion greens. It's great for liver health. And all the greens are colon cleansing. And then I have herbs, lots of herbs, because that helps to decalcify metals from the mind, from the brain, from the body. So it's good for heavy metal detoxing, right? Great. So also plastics in the body, herbs. I put a lot of cilantro, and then I do a little green apple. Yeah, my juice base always made carrot and apple. Self-love is only love. That's where it starts. Self-love. Yes, I love that. Self-love is the only love. That's where it's at. Yes, I love that. You guys are great. Do you like raw fermented too? I like it sometimes. I do like raw fermented. Some people are weird about it. I'm like, I like it. I don't eat it too much. I love kimchi, but I'm not gonna lie though. I do love fermented food. I love the taste. And it's good for the gut. I feel like it does something good for my gut. It's got healthy bacterias, prebiotics and probiotics. They're great. Kimchi is off the hook. A good fermented kimchi, I love it. Which I'm excited to eat when I break my fast. I'm going to break it with fruit. I'm only going to break my fast with fruit. And then I'll have like a smoothie after that later on in the week. But when I have food again, kimchi. If you're trying to heal, sun, yes. Sun, breathing, sauna, ice bath, deep sleep, some herbs. Okay, love that. I love that. Proper breathing, the sunlight, walking, fasting, sauna. I'm getting a massage, lymphatic drainage, a rebounder, all of this. We want flow and circulation. We want energy flow. When there's stagnation, that becomes acidic. We want an alkaline, oxygenated body, right? So we want the blood flowing. We want energy flow. And this is why we want movement, detoxing, cleansing, anything that's going to stimulate lymphatic drainage, cleansing throughout the body. This is what we want. Maya, I agree. Sunlight is amazing and cold adaptation. Yeah, why is it that cold plunging? I don't like it for myself. It's just too intense. I don't know if that's for everyone. What do you think, guys? What's your opinion? I personally think it's too intense to cold plunge. I think that's kind of shocking to the body. I don't think that that's necessary. I think I really think intuitively, I think it's actually not good. But many disagree. I mean, gosh, I don't know. But for me, I find that a cold plunge is like not good for my nervous system. And it's shocking to me. What do you think? Does that mean I should do it? But I love a sauna, like anything like I love sauna, but the cold plunge, I don't think it's for me. Maybe because I'm a Vata. Okay. Well, in like Indian philosophy, herbal medicine, Ayurvedics, I'm a Vata. So I have to have even though like warm foods are good for me as a Vata, I'm supposed to have warm foods, which I learned. So even though I'm raw, I'm okay with having when I make my soups warm. I love warm soups, a little steamed. I don't eat it too much, but I feel like I should have some steamed foods personally here and there because I'm a Vata. And they say when you're Vata, like me, you should have, I love my raw foods. Don't get me wrong. I'm raw. That's my majority, but I'm opening up to like having some steamed food sometimes with my raw foods always. If you don't have raw foods, you have no life force. We need the raw foods. These are enzymes, these are minerals. This is what gives us life. Without it, we feel sluggish, we're tired. This is the cause of man's fall is cooked food, okay? But what I'm saying is in my vata, they say steam warm foods are good for me. So cold baths, cold showers. Maybe I'll do like a cold bath, a cold shower. But the ice plunge, I think that's shocking to the body and the nervous system. I don't think that's healthy. I prefer being exposed to cold weather. Air feels good and swimming. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah. Oh, you don't do ice baths. Yeah. Cold. Oh, I can't. But also I think with my immunity, I've like have come a long way with healing. I think because my immunity, I think I could handle it now more being in cold weather. But when I was so weak and sick, I could not handle cold weather. You must be very healthy with because you like cold weather. I bet you're that means you can handle it. So your immunity is like on top, huh? My immunity progressed a lot. Like I healed myself. I used to faint and black out. It was crazy when I just started having all the minerals. It was like I was a new person. And I also live in California where it's warm. It's always warm. Where you live, it's probably cold. You're probably used to that. I think you get adapted to the more you do it. Yeah, I think so too. I went hiking at the river, was freezing. My friend and I got in the river and swam. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Oh, you're in the UK. Wow. Went hiking. It was freezing. The river. Oh, that sounds fun though. There's a river I love going to in Utah and swimming in the river. It's so fun. I've heard some crazy stories about rivers though. Be careful. I mean, I'm not trying to scare anybody. It depends where you're at, but rivers go wild. Heard a couple stories where the river was so wild it's taken people down. Have you heard of this? I mean, getting off subject, but anyways, I don't know why I went there. But I love a good river. But that's cool. Especially like, yeah, I mean, nature's the best. Hot springs, I love getting into hot springs. California has a lot of hot springs, also Arizona, New Mexico. You can go all around and drive Colorado hot springs, which are so beneficial with all the minerals and the sulfate. So good. Wow. Okay, maybe I'll try a cold shower. We'll see. So, yeah. Yeah, once my friend nearly got taken by a current but held onto the rock. Definitely should be done with caution. Yeah. Okay. So I guess it depends on the current, right? But if it's like a still river that's gentle, I think it's fine. But it's when it's intense. That's really a good point, actually. Hey, well, it's been really nice catching up with you all. I will be live weekly. I'll be back more. I'll be back next week, okay? On Friday. I'll be back next week on Friday at this same time. All right. Much love and have a blessed day. And if you've never cleansed, if you've never fasted, it's the most simple way to change your life and to awaken the healing within. You really awaken something within that you'll be really happy that you did, okay? Bye friends. Be well. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. All right, end stream.